Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more FTL Advanced Edition Hard Mode, where we're doing another run today, and I think I'm actually going to go for a ship that I do not believe I've played in Advanced Edition yet. I do have some Type A's, some Type B's left to unlock. Obviously, the big Crystal Behemoth needs to be unlocked, but I don't think we've played with the Zoltan C in Standard Edition yet. At least it has been recorded, so the Serenkov, I think that's how it's going to be pronounced. We'll go ahead and change this to, I'm not sure, we're just going to call it Electrode. Because the fun part about this ship is that it has a charge ion and it has a bunch of Zoltans just running around everywhere. And that's what it does for its reactor. In fact, I think it just has a stupidly low reactor. You can't see it here, but it has a top-of-the-line backup battery, so if you need to kick the ion beam drone on in time, you can do that. Plus, it has a Zoltan shield, and Zoltan shields are always good. Nothing can possibly go wrong. So we're going to go ahead and see how the Electrode does. I have no idea if this run's going to go the distance or not, but we're going to at least give it a shot, right? That's what I like about the Type C ships, is that a lot of them provide some very good flavor for the game. But we'll see kind of what we can make of it as we head on to hard. So let's start. And we have actually 2 points in the reactor. And it costs extra scrap to get that first upgrade, which may still be the first thing that we go for. Mercifully, we start with shields, so that is a plus. Now we can turn off the air. We can reassign ourselves accordingly right here. Probably want to put 2 people in the weapons just to ensure that they are always on. We want to have at least 1 person on the engines right here, and we can micromanage the air or the beam as need be. So how do we want to do this? The first fights are definitely going to be interesting, that is for sure. If we can get another crew member, that is like an extra bit of reactor power. Now, I think we still have the, given all she's got, have 29 power at the same time. That's going to be pretty much my entire upgrade stream here, so I don't think that's going to happen. Let's start with the Distress Beacon and see what we can find, and it's probably going to be a ship that needs fuel. Sure, give them fuel, and they give us 22 scrap, which is not awesome, but not super terrible here. Once again, the strength of the Zoltan ship is always the Zoltan shield. So we're going to aid the civilian ship and see what we can get, and I'm already a little scared. But if we can get the charge ion going early. I don't know if I just want to take down the first shot here and then get the beam drone activated. That may be a good idea. We do have a lot of drones. Alright, so there. Good timing. So if we auto-fire on 1, at least we can take down 1 shield for the time being, hopefully in time to take the weapons down. Otherwise we're going to have some serious micromanagement issues in just a second. Okay, 1 more shot of Zoltan shield to absorb. There we go. And everyone gets to breathe again. Congratulations, you won the fight. You get air. It's like the Sol ship. Oh, welcome aboard. Okay, most of the crew except you have to be dropped off and we get 1 person. Hello, what was I just saying? Oh, don't mind the lack of air. That's just how we like to play around here. Alright. Probably better if I put 2 people in the drone. Now, one of the big irritation... That's not the drone, that's the backup battery. I didn't even power the backup battery. What's the hotkey for backup battery? It's B. So we're going to have to play with that if we need the shields up. But right now, we'll just do this. This is enough power to get us through a lot of stuff. See what this Distress Beacon is, but pretty fortuitous start to get an extra crew member here, so promise to help. And we use the ion weapons to get maximum rewards from that. Presumably something was wrong and we had to fix it. That's FTL. So we could go without the ion here, but I think I'm inclined to actually go with the ion. Oh, they actually completely disable our shields. So that's cute. Charge ion is nice because you can actually build up a bunch of shots reasonably quickly. But my biggest worry is the ion shots there. I want to make sure they get shut down. Alright. Not a bad fight. Beam drone is really good if you can just get it working. So let's see, 1, 2... Or this, that's not connected to the exit. So do I skip the store? I think it may actually be the right move to skip the store. I'm not really hurting for anything. I have some decent gear. I have places I definitely need to invest my scrap. This kind of funnels me straight towards the exit, whereas this gives me options. I still have to go here eventually. See, let's count my jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's go this way. I'm going to go for a bigger sector one because I have a feeling that's going to be more important with this ship. Even though the store is tantalizing right there. So let's hit all of this. Now our engines are a little lower, but that's okay. Please hit. Thank you. Beam drone power. So it looks like we actually got one hit on the ion that actually... The ions collided. I don't know what that means about crossing the streams. But because it is pretty much just an ion shot that is at issue here, I don't have to worry as much about the beam. Presumably, but we're going to back up battery anyway. Boop, boop. Look at all this maximum power that we have. Right there at the last second. And that backup battery does hold for quite some time if we actually look at the ship for the equipment. I know I don't get a backup battery very often in these runs, but I do like it. And 4 bonus power for 30 seconds. 30 seconds is going to be long enough for most fights in this game. Okay, 82 scrap. Let's see if we did not just ruin this run by skipping a store. We'll never know what it has on tap. We're going to attack the slaver scum. We're not going to... As fun as it would be to buy crew, we have crew. That's a lot of lasers. It's a little disconcerting, and it looks like they're probably going to try and board us here in just a second. And I can't just run around doors and everything. I actually need to keep things a little powered. Well, I could probably shave one person off. It's going to activate the beam drone. It's not going to fire right away. Oh, it will fire right away. Pretty good. Okay, we will get our shields up. Oh, accept their offer for an additional crew member. I think I will take it. That way we have somebody on the doors and we have an additional crew member. We have a clone bay. This is a pretty good ship. Any ship that has... Oh my god. Okay, this could have been a mistake. How did I not notice when I was tapping through what was connected to what? Alright. We could hire another crew member. I don't think we're in a position where we really need to do that. So we're definitely going to be upgrading our reactor just a little bit. Offer your help and quest marker on the next sector. We should be able to make it out alright. Okay, let's attack. Once again, we're going for the strongest possible. I will be saving up my charge ion shots later. And we will go ahead and beam drone now. Oh, got the worst roll on the beam drone too. Looks like we're going to actually have to back up battery here in just a second. Oh, got that shield in just in time. Won't actually have to back up battery right here. But this body of this ship is really kind of a nightmare. Alright, actually didn't need to back up battery at all. Backup battery for fun! Yay, look at all this power we're wasting. Okay, 16 scrap and extra good stuff. We're going to have to actually watch our drone count really closely. That's how close we were to not making it. So, we do have a fight. Looks like we are not getting boarded. Looks like the backup battery mercifully is okay. Okay, so there's one shot. There's one shot wasted. That's lots of stuff going down here in a hurry. We're going to go ahead and back it up. Because this can still actually be our first point of damage. Yes, right to the oxygen. Alright, just because this little beam drone that could, did. So let's fix this in a jiffy. But overall, considering 1 point of damage through Sector 1, this is actually a really, really strong start. Whoa. Nope, nope, nope. No, no, you guys are living here for now. Until I say otherwise. And that's what is one of the big irritations about this ship. Is that if you have... I probably shouldn't have you on doors. I should have you up with engines. If you have Zoltans run around, they will repower and depower things, which can cause them to turn on and off. Like I said, pretty annoying. We're going to save our scrap and see if there's a good store at the beginning of the next sector. No, we just got an ion intruder drone because why not? Why not? Starting with drone control is actually really nice. Double abandoned sectors. Well then, and we have the possibility of either of these being crystal unlock routes. Ugh. Probably best to take this way, just so that I can hope and see if this is the rock homeworld's great, and if not, we go that way. It leads us about to the same options. I don't know if this will be the run, but I have to get everything in order first. Store and quest. Let's go to the store. Because that kind of dead ends regardless, so. Flat cannon. Well, you know me, I like my flat cannons. Anti-drone and fire beam. Someone did suggest a fire challenge. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I'm probably not ever going to be in a position to use the intruder drone just because I can't really aim it. So we'll sell that. We'll buy the flak. We are definitely holding on to the ion charge for now. Anything else I need to buy? I'm just going to buy one repair, and we'll start looking at our ship. Oh my god, that's so painful. Alright, so do I put 60 scrap there right now? I have to. Alright. So we can use context clues to see which of those we want to use. We do want level 2 shields. Eventually. So we'll put that there. Alright, almost there. We do have one permanently powered shield bubble now. That's actually a pretty big deal. And how do we have for the exit here? Okay, these are both connected. So I can go up here. Now, we are in the abandoned sector, so the Linnaeus are going to want to say, hey, buddy, attack the rebels to help them escape or leave. And here we go. You move and attack the rebel ship who is threatening them, and they scanners tech weapons look like an anti-ship battery is about to go hectic. Great. Okay. This is going to get a little bit harder, a little bit faster. We are, in fact, going to do the same strategy we did before. I could flak here, but the ion charger is probably going to be what we need. If I can just hit the damn thing. So that one shield bubble is going to make such a big difference. Such a big difference. There we go. Let's put you on shields. Even that slightly faster recharge time can make a world of help. Oh, we actually we totally dodged damage there. Whoa! Rehull damage. Well, there goes our clean run. So yes, of course, we have the Mantis running around in here now, and I want to go ahead and back up battery. I could have actually avoided some of this just by backing up battery a little bit, but you're dead, which is nice. And contact the cargo ship, and they give us 17 before they get hit by something. Alright. Now remember, this is a clone-based ship, so if you guys are hurting, they're just gonna die. Alright. Well, it looks like we're going to go up here, because this is just going to double us back a little bit. Whoa, we got to actually... now, let's see here. You arrive with civilian help. Metal monsters coming to our ship. Strangely, no active weapon signatures are detected. Contact the Linnaeus ship. Just kill them, ignore them, and continue. You ask what they're doing, but the translator clearly has a problem with the request. The Linnaeus seem enraged for an indiscernible reason. They cut transmission power weapons. They look like they want to fight after all. Okay, so you guys go here. Thing with the clone bay, for those of you who don't know or may not remember, is that it will heal every time you jump. I don't see what it says here. There we go. So 8 HP. So these guys will come back eventually. That is a flat cannon, which is pretty dangerous. I think I am going to... First off, we gotta get you all here. The flak up here. And we're going to target their weapons. Alright. There we go. Now we turn on the beam drone. And this is kind of like the alternative strategy. Sometimes if you feel a little safer, you can ion charge. Otherwise, you can hope the flat cannon does its thing. You still got to get your hits in. And that's pretty good. Oh my god, we got a fire drone anyway. Wonderful. This actually may combo really well. Maybe I can make this work. I don't know for sure, but I do know that I want extra shielding now. Like yesterday. Of course, we actually need one more reactor power to make it happen, but if we really need the shields, we have backup batteries for 30 seconds. So 8 HP every time. Intruders on board, which kind of stinks. So hopefully we can air them out. We're going to go for our O2 room first. That's okay. I'll just vacate every single bit of air here, and we'll put everybody as far back as possible. In fact, we'll turn off the air, because why not? As long as they don't actually take out our cockpit, and they didn't. Now, this is still hard difficulty, so these guys are going to have a pretty easy time beating through the walls here. So it may be worth my time to send these two to challenge. He does have a little bit of weapon experience. It could be a better idea for me to at least put you all in here. Try and... what I'm going for here is A, to recycle my crew, and B, to... when they explode, they'll actually do some AoE damage. So there we go. I gotta hope y'all don't hit the drone control, but they should die from the lack of air here in just a second. In fact, if we put one more well, they're not gonna be able to get through my entire drone control before it depressurizes, so let's go up here. And the air power's actually off because we're being challenged in here. Alright. Air back on then. See? That easy. Some people are a little scraped up, but that's where adventures in clone bang is pretty interesting. Alright, so who has our weapon experience? You lose experience every time you get cloned. So we'll keep that in mind. Alright, so air is powering up. We do have a Linnaeus distress beacon. Could at least see if this is a store. We're at 10 fuel, so I have to watch my fuel count pretty hard. Oh good, mind control. Not my favorite. However, this is a good ship to fight. And notice that there will be times... Oh wow, actually turn off the mind control. Okay. Feeling pretty good here. This may be one of those ships where the charge beam's a little better because flat cannon has a tendency to miss on these. But the beam drone's going to do some great work here. We actually have 3 power in place, so I can fire systems sometimes. If it comes down to it. Another store. This store is probably not going to have a lot. Do I have anything to sell? I don't think I want to sell anything, but it depends on what the store has. Maybe I should have jumped somewhere else first, but... okay, they don't have a lot. I mean, I could... They don't have anything worth, like, going out of my way to buy, other than all the fuel. 15 scrap for fuel can feel like a lot sometimes. We're actually going to take this jump straight to the distress beacon, because we're going to have to... Well, I can probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can probably afford to go up here. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know for sure. Oh, 20 scrap. That would have been nice to hit before the store. We should be able to outpace the rebel fleet. Okay, distress beacon coming from the surface. Go down to investigate. And take him home to his family. And they want us to be happy. So we're not... We got 14 scrap for that, which is not the best reward. But sometimes taking him home is a little happier. Appears to be navigating rich debris field harvesting. Harvest for yourself, and they don't like it. Okay, whoa, that's a burst laser too. I could try a fire drone here, but they're Linnaeus, so that will do absolutely nothing. However, level 2 shields are going to be really important here in just a minute. So flackety flack, do it. Come on. Oh, what did they hack? I feel like I just got hacked in the, let's hit the backup battery anyway. May want to switch if this shot doesn't go very well. Right in the piloting. So that's not great. Good. Well, at least their shields are disabled. I'm going to get hit once here in the engine. Can afford to take that shot. There we go. So Tai Yi, get those Mantis repairs done, and we got a lot of extra stuff. Second distress beacon. I should actually be able to hit that. Should be able to hit that. I say that like, yeah, this game's just like a bar. Alright. It's a trap. You can make your Star Wars references now. Some of you get that. I'll go and put you out. Right in the shield balls. Very good. Backup battery. They're trying to run. And they're dead. That's one way to do it. Well, it's kind of funny because I never really use beam drones because I don't have reason to have them, but let's see here. The ship now only costs 20 power per, and I need to start thinking about upgrading my weaponry here. Like, I really like what I have going on with this. This is a pretty greedy play here. But this will let me power up both of these. Don't need the clone bay on all the time. And then that way I'm not required to beam drone all the time. Because I've gotta watch that. Nothing. And exit. I do need to upgrade my doors. It's probably the next priority, and I do need to upgrade my engines. I do not need missiles, actually. So let's give him 15, and we got a hull repair and a lot of scrap. Great value. Next sector. Zoltan controlled or Mantis homeworlds? Well, Zoltan controlled does give us the possibility of the second stage of the crystal unlock, but it does not give us the damage stasis pod event. So that's a little disappointing. Maybe we chose poorly for coming in here. We'll see. So 2 bubbles of shields right away without anything else activated. Good play in the nebula. Exit. Probably gonna wanna... Well, we could go top or bottom. Let's see what's over here. That's not what I wanted to see. And they have an anti-combat drone, so that is very good that I went ahead and swapped in what I have here. Let's go ahead and backup battery. What am I saying? That was a waste of a backup battery. Let's see. This is an anti-combat drone. Shoots and some destroys your combat drones. So yeah. See, what I could have done is just moved everybody over here and then not need to worry about the backup battery. I'm not sure if this is going to change anything. I did get a comment recently. What was it? If I have this all powered, I won't lose my shields ever or something. I don't remember, and I feel terrible because it was good advice, but maybe, just maybe, we can get this shot in. All right, so ion pulse imminent. It's not great. Okay, so their systems are hurting. Oh, that's fine. Whatever. Why is my flak not auto-firing again? That wasn't good. But I can beam drone now. Maybe. Okay, my shields are down. Okay, that's going to be a good flak shot. Okay, so fortunately their drone stuff is down. And it doesn't look like they're going to be able to run away. 3 fuel's pretty good, but I'm not going to accept it. So I kind of want some other goodies. Oh, that anti-combat drone just came back online and could not hit that that drone. I'm glad I did not actually take the surrender. Alright. Now if we open up all the interior doors, and I don't have level 2 oxygen, we can still throw all the Zoltans in here and see if we can get some repairs done in time. Alright. O2 system is down. We should be able to get out of here in just a second. That is a lot of that's a lot of ion damage just flying from that star. Like, that star's not very happy. Yeah, if you have Zoltans in the room and your weapon's fully powered, that cannot get rid of it. Buy a slave. Graffin the Slug. Where was this alien variety from my Federation runs? Alright, well, that's a very exciting piece of equipment you have there. Fortunately, I think I'll be able to take it out. Especially if I just auto-fire to hit their one shield. Don't really need to do this yet. We will actually beam drone here. I just do not want to get flak 2'd, and now I won't. So the nice part about this is I can get a rock purse. I can get a rock crew. I think I'm going to have to take it. What this does for me is now I have a really good boarding crew if I do get in the position to actually do boarding, which I almost never do on hard mode because defenses are so powerful. But apparently that may be in the game here. So what else do we want to do? Probably should save some of this first door, but I think level 2 doors is too important. Okay, we're going to follow the distress beacon. Maybe. Alright, participate in their study, and they boarded us anyway. Great. See, this is exactly why we have this system in place. Charge ion in place. Here we go. Flat cannon over here. Because you know how it is. Now, the thing is, once again, if these guys hit me, we do have a clone bay. It looks like we are, in fact, going to need the clone bay here in a second. So what I've got to really watch out for is, first off, get my backup battery online, because my Zoltan batteries died. When does that happen? Secondly, we do not want to get flacked in the... Gotta hit their weapons, and I gotta turn off their... there we go. As long as we turn off the flak too, I am super happy. Alright. So Beam Drone putting in a lot of work here. That's great. So everyone, just you hear that, you love that ding, and we get it. Shield overcharger drone. That's probably better than the fire drone, to be honest. Because if we're going to have to sit here and tank a bunch of stuff, we may be able to actually build up more charges of super shield over time. Oh, but the fire drone's so fun. We could put out so much goodness. All right. So everybody here. Well, maybe we are going top because I thought these were connected. I'm just not doing a good job paying attention to my zone connections today. What else did I say I needed here? I guess I need to possibly go for some drone controller, but I feel like I really need some engine space too, so we'll do that. Alright, here's another ship, and it's NG. And wow, they have a lot of good stuff, so we're not even gonna bother with the drone thing. We're just gonna hope our defenses hold out okay. So how do we want to do this? We want to charge up as much charge ion as possible. Okay, so there goes that thing. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, their burst laser 2's going at least. That's not good. Repair me, bro. Oh, that's actually... Oh my god, that is an advanced defense drone, because it is shooting at every little piece of... I mean, flat cannons will get shot at. Oh. Yeah, you're not depowering that. We'll give one more shot here. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to beat this ship. This drone stuff is just too good. Oh god. Alright. Just jump out of here before the next burst laser 2. See? It gets 2 shots off on those flat cannons. So I would need the beam drone, but the anti-combat drones are just gonna do it. So, first encounter I've had to run away from on this run. A little bit surprised. And this is gonna be our last fight for this episode, because we are nearing time. That is a halberd beam, which is a little scary. I don't like having my power spread down like this, but... See, this is where we need to start thinking about the later game strategies of... Well, how do we want to do this? We do have a beam drone. I can probably... Is it better to fire drone here? I think so. Let's be honest here. Setting things on fire is usually the best way to tell somebody that you love them. Alright. Oh my god, I mistimed that so hard. Good news, everyone. We did survive my idiocy for now. Okay, so fire drone. Let's see if you can... I don't have the scanners to see if this is going to work out. And apparently it's just going to dodge everything. See, beam drone does give you direct damage if you can poke the hits in, but right now I'm not really poking anything in. I don't normally focus weapons this hard at all. Hopefully we just put their oxygen on fire. They're running around like crazy, so I imagine we did. Yeah, that's definitely on fire. I didn't completely mistime that. But I do need to get some shields up. Here we go, barely. Actually managed to micromanage that in time. Alright. Yay. And let's see here, 5 fuel. That's actually a really good surrender offer. I think I'm going to accept it. Alright, so we are in the middle of Sector 3. This is a very interesting run. I hope it's something that I can keep the momentum going. Getting some extra crew is key. Getting a flat cannon is always nice. But I've gotten a lot of good toys to play with, so the question is going to be going forward. Since this ship only has 2 drone slots, I can't use all of these. I'm not sure what's really going to be best. But that's it for now. This is Asher with FTL Advanced Edition Hard Mode. I hope you like what you're seeing. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you next time.